Hey guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. So before I get started with my main meal, I'm going to prep or marinate some shrimp that I'm going to have later. I was tracking my day and I needed to use some more pretty much pure protein to meet that metric for the day. And so I decided that I was going to do some air fryer shrimp. I have linked the recipe that I'm using in the description box as usual, but basically I'm just going to do a marinade with those of some whole grain Dijon mustard, a little bit of oil, a little low sodium soy sauce, Italian seasoning, balsamic vinegar. I'm going to use some of my umami mushroom powder and some lemon juice. Now this marinade is one that you discard, so I'm actually only going to track a teaspoon worth of pretty much each one, although I will be putting more in there to actually marinate the shrimp. All right, time for lunch. So I'm going to try something a bit different today. I'm going to do some lasagna, little individual size lasagnas, but I'm going to do them using some heart of palm lasagna sheets. It's a really good low carb option for me since I'm watching the carbs for the insulin resistance. Basically, I bought the canned ones and it says to rinse, basically just empty the can, drain it, and then rinse them. So this is what they look like. They are in sheets about like that. They're about that thick. And I just have those sitting in some water. They are not going to taste like pasta. I actually like heart of palm, so I'm not worried about that, but please don't buy them thinking that they're going to taste like pasta because they're not. But this is going to be a good option for me to just use in my layering. So I've got those. I have some 93% ground beef, which I'm going to cook, some 2% cottage cheese, tomato sauce. This is basically like Parmesan, but it's an Italian 5-cheese blend instead of just the normal Parmesan. And then I went ahead and grated up the rest of that pepper jack cheese block that I had. So that's going to be my ingredients for the little mini lasagnas. And basically I'm just going to layer them in these little individual trays. I'm going to make 2 for me and 2 for Sandy. I'm going to have mine with a superfood salad. So I have some 50-50 blend. Now, yesterday I opened this stir fry. This is the pad thai kit, and I used the sauce for some chicken that I'm going to take Sandy. This is probably my least favorite kit, but this is what comes in it. So this particular one has carrots, broccoli, kale, snow peas, Brussels sprouts, and a ton of cabbage. And they put a great big chunk in there. Lots of big pieces of cabbage. Now, I'm not a huge cabbage fan, but I didn't want to waste it. And I realized I had found a recipe back in the end of January for making pork and cabbage bao buns, steamed Chinese bao buns, and I hadn't made it. So I'm going to use that for my cabbage. There we go, done. Okay, so the salad's going to have that. I have some cucumber and watermelon radish that I've just had in a little pickling brine, some capers, beets, and grapes, and I'm going to make a dressing out of my normal soy sauce and lemon juice, but I'm also going to add some Greek yogurt to it to basically do like a creamy version. All I need to do is get the lasagna part layered, and I'm going to cook this for 30 minutes at 375. I'm just going to use my air fryer. I've linked to a recipe very similar in the description. She uses ground turkey. I have ground beef. But other than that, it's pretty similar. You could swap ricotta for the cottage cheese. You could use a fat-free cheese if you wanted to. Do that however you want to do it. but I'm going to do it with what I have here.